Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, Alex Debrincat, no longer an Ottawa Senator. He goes to the Detroit Red Wings. Oh, Ottawa. But the big question here is how does this Debrincat trade and sign and trade, however you want to call it, how does that impact Toronto and William Nylander? But let's look at the history of Alex Debrincat first. Okay, he's 25 years old. Um, he was traded by Chicago to Ottawa at last year's draft after a 78 point, 41 goals season in 82 games. Cool. So he was traded to Ottawa with a year remaining for the number 7 at the draft, number 39 at the draft, and a third rounder in 2024. That's a lot. That's a lot. And you only got him for a year. You didn't even sign him. You didn't even trade and sign. And then Detroit and Yzerman was like, we'll do it after this year. So this past season, $6.4 million cap hit. And he goes a little bit down. 27 goals, 39 assists, 66 points with the Senators. And he goes, get me out of here. I only want to go to Detroit. I want to sign like an 8-year deal. Give me like $9 million. And Yzerman's like, no, we'll sign you to 4 to 5 years. And that's what they do. So Debrincat gets traded by Ottawa to Detroit for Kubalik Sabrango. He's a defenseman. A 2024 conditional first, which looks like it's going to be the Boston Bruins. So that's in the 20s, possibly 30s. And a fourth rounder. And then he signs a 4-year, $7.875 million deal with Detroit. And I like that for Detroit. And it works kind of for Debrincat because then he can get a payday when the cap goes up. But I understand why Yzerman and them didn't want to get like stuck into there. But he is a 2-time 41-goal player, so that's pretty good. But the big thing is, how does this impact Toronto and William Nylander, right? That's all I care about. So we'll do a little bit of comparables, because I guess that's what it is. They're both wingers. And this is like recency bias for comparables. So William Nylander, this past season, $6.962366 million. Let's just say 6.9. So $500K more than Debrincat. But he didn't have 66 points this year. No, he had his 40 goals and 87 points, I think. He had more than Austin Matthews. Matthews had 85. So Nylander, yeah, I think he had 87. So the big thing is, will William Nylander get more money? Well, in the previous 3 seasons, 216 games played for Debrincat, 100 goals, 200 points. William Nylander, 214 games played, 91 goals, and it's 209 points. So less goals, more points. Debrincat 2 40-goal seasons. William Nylander 1. Will he make more money? Yes, he's going to make more money. And here's why. 1, Debrincat, 27 goals. William Nylander going up 40 goals. And you expect him to just carry on from here. He's also a playoff gem. 40 points in 50 playoff games. You saw it at times in the playoffs. He just decides, do you know what? I am going to run this show. Just give me the puck and let me do. And he did. And it was so great. And you just wish you could see that the whole time. And, you know, he's going to have his detractors. I am sometimes that way, where like defensively in his own zone, you're like, come on, Willie. Because you've seen him like, you know, pickpocket players in the neutral zone and stuff. Debrincat's making 7.875 and his defense is not good. William Nylander's needs to be improved as well. But the biggest thing is William Nylander's a UFA after this. So he's going to get money. The cap is going to get up. So the big thing is, though, he's saying he wants 10 million. It started at 9, and I was like, that's cool. But then 10 million, because Pierre-Luc Dubois is like, I'll sign 8 point whatever. And you're like, damn it, why? Why, Pierre? Why? You've screwed him. But then this Debrincat deal might have helped. So what do I want from this? Less than 9 million, preferably. 9 flat, I'd be fine with. Do I want a 4-year deal? No. Will I take one? Yeah. You know, we can make more money, but preferably I want 8 by 8.88. Give him the 8-year deal. Sign the 8-year deal, Willie. That'd be lovely. Do I want to trade him? No. No, I don't. I don't want to trade him. Because did you just see what Debrincat got? Like, Ottawa gave up a ton. The number 7 overall pick in the 2022 draft. And they got back Kubalik's serviceable. He can play. But then you're getting like a late first rounder. That's it. Like, you don't trade William Nylander unless you're going to somehow trade him to Calgary with something else and you get Hannafin and Lindholm and you get to sign them. But I don't see that happening. So you're not going to get enough for him. You're not. So 8 by 8.8 sounds the best. $1 million more than Debrincat? I think that's fair. He deserves it. Because he's better than him. Sorry, William Nylander is better than Alex Debrincat. He brings more to the table. And he's going to be a UFA. And just get him signed for less than $9 million. So that's the impact, I think, with the Debrincat trade and sign is, one, we now know the market for a William Nylander. That trade, if that's all you're going to get, screw that. No. And the 7.875 might have actually helped Toronto get him a little bit cheaper than the $10 million. Get him under 9. That's what I think. That's what I want. But comment down below your thoughts. Does this trade and this sign of Alex Debrincat impact Toronto and their, I guess, the journey to either signing William Nylander long term or to like a 3 to 5 year deal like I expect Austin Matthews to do? Or what? What's going to happen? Anyway, comment down below your thoughts. Have a great week. And Go Leafs go.